Business is war, gentlemen, and we've almost got the scum beat.
Master Moss, we have company.
You? That means C9X. You destroyed him? Impossible.
The job's done. Easy.
What are you waiting for, droids? Attack!
Benton, she's got the C9X signal emitter. Maybe we should follow the nice lady's orders?
Corellian Engineering Corp stands for something. This is our chance to do the same. Go ahead, turn our droids on us. If you enslave CEC, it won't be with our help.
You heard him, droids. Open fire.
CEC ion cannons are offline. The rocket trams can run again. We must celebrate. Come to the tears of Taris at once.
Beautiful work. The CEC director's death shook the rebellion. We'll ensure their new leadership is more sympathetic to our cause. My master wishes to express his gratitude.
I am Darth Decimus, member of the Dark Council, architect of Corellia's invasion. Power attracts power. How fortunate that you've all gathered here at the moment of the Empire's greatest fight. Corellia is filled with wretched people, crude, scheming animals, begging to be conquered. We can help them by winning this battle. But I require your help.
You want this to happen? I'll need payment.
Charity is for the weak and the lazy. The Empire is neither. You'll be well rewarded. Follow me and you'll swim in the spoils of war. But first, we destroy the rebellion. We must decorate Corellia with their dead. Take a rocket tram to the ruins of Labor Valley. Help Major Tradic burn the rebels out of hiding. Then we will speak again.
The security systems are reprogrammed. It's just a matter of time now.
Good, good. Darth Decimus will be pleased when I report this evening. And with Corsek's little bastion all locked up, the rest of Corellia will be easy to bring under control. Time to get some real government established.
With Corsec out of the way, you shouldn't meet much resistance.
Those left will fight back, but yes. With the prison secured, they're effectively finished. I'll include your heroics in my report.
Identifying. Subject match. You are expected. Please stand by for secure communique.
Major. Admiral Heston, Sector Fleet Command. I hear you coordinated the airstrike on Aegis Base. Our bombing campaign over Coronet City has been paying dividends, but we've hit a snag near the capital. Republic air defenses. I need your talents.
You have an entire fleet at your disposal. Use it.
I'm afraid my fleet is at an impasse until the Republic's defenses are dealt with. The Republic has anti-air guns all over Capital Square. Tucked among the buildings, the alleys. The clever louts have made targeted strikes impossible. Someone fearsome must crush their defenses. Those guns are the last lifeline. They'll fight like cornered beasts.
Sounds like a risky target zone, even without the air defenses.
It is. And the Dark Council will not tolerate damage to the Corellian legislature or any related government apparatus. They have plans. Absolute precision is the key. To that end, you must find any Republic or Green Jedi targets in the area and tag their coordinates. Once the anti-air defenses are destroyed and the targets tagged, we can strike with surgical precision.
An admiral who can't manage his own bombing campaign isn't worth the rank. But I find the cause worthy.
I see. In any case, your cooperation is appreciated. The droid will provide the tagging unit. Good fortune, and long live the Emperor!
Transmission terminated. Coordinate tagging unit issued. Goodbye. Awaiting confirmation of completed objectives. Elimination of Republic air
This
defenses.
sector's locked
and
up.
coordinate tagging
The
of
last
enemy
few
targets.
pockets of resistance are being mopped up, and soon Corellia will be at peace.
These stupid Green Jedi are so stupid. Won't tell me anything about the rebels' plans. Now the locals, they're easy. Threaten their families and they'll sing their hearts out. But these Jedi, nothing works on them. They just stare at you, make you feel all awkward and stupid.
You really are an idiot.
I'm usually really good at this, I swear. One of the rebel sympathizers we captured mentioned a big attack in the works. Didn't have any details, though. I'm positive the Green Jedi knows something about this. We just have to coax it out of them. Aggressively, if need be.
It's possible they don't know anything.
Oh, they know something. Just look at their smug little... Yeah, they know. Corsair used interrogation droids. Good ones, too. We're talking scary effective. But the Republic confiscated them all. Didn't approve. I'll bet those droids could break the Jedi's resolve. If only we could get our hands on a couple.
Do you have a plan in mind?
Something like that. We know where the Republic is storing the confiscated droids. Locked up tight, but the guards should have keys. Just drop the guards, swipe the droids, and then we'll see how resilient those Jedi really are. Can't wait to start loosening some Jedi tongues.
I am Lord Malakos. Your service to the Empire has been admirable, but we require more. Darth Decimus summoned me because he is concerned about the progress of this occupation. The resistance has continued too long. If Corellia is not brought to heel quickly, other planets may follow her example.
You really think that interests me?
I will not allow your apathy to undermine the Empire. It is not enough to defeat the resistance in battle. We must snuff out their last flicker of hope. The encampment in the Coronet Arms Hotel has become a symbol of the uprising. Losing the hotel would gut this pathetic rebellion.
If we aren't careful, it could make the resistance more determined than before.
That is why we must break them utterly, and without remorse. The soldiers held the hotel through multiple bombardments and repelled 2 charges. They are now celebrated as heroes across the planet. Kill them all, let the resistance see the true price of defying the Empire.
I will break their pathetic resistance without mercy.
Your zeal for bloodshed is admirable. You must disable the Republic artillery as well. We cannot risk them returning to the hotel and using it again. Leave none alive. Be as creative as you like. The word will spread quickly and Corellia will weep. I have scouts to give me status reports. Contact me when you are finished. Scouts have reported that you have exceeded even my own high expectations. I will make certain that word of this slaughter is spread throughout the galaxy. Soon, none will dare oppose us.
This massacre only whetted my appetite for more.
While I would not deny your zeal, I will be busy spreading word of your victory. You cut the very heart out of the resistance. It is the only possible outcome for those who dare oppose the Empire. I have seen to it that word of your deeds is spreading. Soon, every planet will learn the price of defiance.
Sir, did Command send you to gauge our progress? We're preparing for another assault as we speak. We've cornered a sizable resistance force, trapped them like rats. I was afraid they'd realize the hopelessness of the situation and surrender. But they're feeling sporting. It's a stalemate at the moment. They can't escape, but their position is well fortified.
What are we waiting for?
The Resistance has shown remarkable ingenuity. They've cobbled together a number of repeating blaster turrets to block our advance. We've tried hitting them from several angles, but they've been quick to redeploy their defenses. I could use a hand outmaneuvering them.
What's in this for me?
Logistics authorized bounty funds for Resistance members turned over. This seems like a good use for them. I need a heavy hitter to flank the Resistance position and take out those turrets while my force mounts a direct assault. My boys aren't afraid of a few gun batteries. We'll hold their attention as long as it takes.
Sir, Private Sean reporting. The situation's bad up ahead. Our garrison holding the Green Jedi Enclave is losing ground quickly. They don't stand a chance against the Republic's stealth troopers.
I'll be cautious.
Wait, please. You don't understand. You'll never spot them before they've got you where they want you. They're using some kind of cloaking technology that makes a stealth field generator look like a signal flare. But its weakness is that it's a little too good. They can't even detect each other. They have to rely on their unit commanders for coordination.
How does that help?
I've modified this stealth field generator to disrupt fields rather than create them. All it needs is to be tuned to the right frequencies. Scan a unit commander's tactical computer, and it should expose all of the stealth troopers under their command.
I've been looking for an excuse to get into a scrap.
Tear them apart for my platoon. Please hurry. Those stealth troopers are slaughtering us.
The turrets no longer pose a threat.
A perfectly executed operation. Glad to have had you aboard. The turrets went out of commission so quickly, we barely suffered any casualties. Now that that last pocket of resistance is gone, we have complete control of this district. Thank you.
Did it work? Are the stealth troopers dead? Oh, sorry, I'm just a bit on edge.
There were complications, but it's been handled.
Those Republic dogs were hitting us mercilessly. I'm sure it was a real slug-out. I can't believe they disbanded intelligence. That was amazing. Take this. A little appreciation for what you do for us, sir. We'll be able to hold the line now, I'm certain.
I have the interrogation droids.
Lovely. I'll have our technicians prep them immediately. May need to adjust a few settings. My goal is to have those Jedi talking by the end of the day. For their sake, I hope they do. I've got to hand it to Corsac. They know how to build an interrogation droid.
Please stand by.
My weapons officer confirmed your targeting tags and the eliminated air defenses. Mission accomplished. As expected, of course.
The Republic's defenses are down, but they won't stay that way.
I am aware of that. I will give the order to commence airstrikes within the hour. Your reputation is well deserved. Good fortune to you.
Operational update. Primary fleet airstrikes will commence shortly.
Moff, how are things faring?
Before long, Corellia's industry will be the pride of the Empire. Her star will be brighter than ever. Soon, Corellia will be completely pacified. All that remains is to secure Corsac's maximum security prison. The Resistance is defending it fiercely.
Every sector must be secured. This one is no exception.
I understand that. Darth Decimus has made his plans clear. Corsac is using the prison as a staging area for attacks against Imperial forces. They've made the place all but impenetrable. They've even turned the prison security systems against us. They don't target Corsac forces, so it's like having an automated army defending the place.
It's a wonder you're still around.
Feel free to lead another assault. Darth Decimus will be interested in why you sacrificed more men, assuming you survive the security systems. They can't be shut down, but a small assault team could slip in and reprogram them at several control nodes in the prison. Those systems could be altered to target Corsac directly. The defenders would be cut down by their own defenses. Can I count on your assistance?
Once this area is secure, maybe Corellia can move forward.
That's my hope as well, but there can be no future while Corsac and the Resistance insist on living in the past. The Resistance leader is Colonel Wulroff. His attacks have been a thorn in the Empire's side for too long. Securing the prison is essential, but Wulroff's death could leave a wonderfully ugly hole in the Resistance command structure. Until all the security systems are reprogrammed, Corsac will just move to safe zones where they can't be targeted.
Welcome to the Blitz, sir. Darth Decimus said to roll out the red carpet, but I wasn't expecting such an esteemed operative. What we've got here is a clean-up operation. Factories were moving massive amounts of supplies to rebels across Corellia. Bomber brigades came in. We rained fire on their heads, ripped the factories apart. We just need to beat down the rebels hiding out inside.
Well, what are we waiting for?
My boys are in the field, but the enemy's tearing them apart. Now that you're here, we can revise our attack. We're getting intel from an inside source. Unfortunately, his dalliances with the local women make him perpetually late.
Manners, Major Tradick. We all have our vices. I'm sorry we haven't met. I'm Darbin Sul, Corellia's top counselor, friend to the Empire. I hope the Major hasn't dirtied my reputation?
I don't need someone to tell me you're a selfish, corrupt dog.
I'm used to veiled insults. I suppose I appreciate the candor, but don't be so quick to judge. I have friends, acquaintances in the Resistance. I pretend I'm sympathetic to their fight, and they tell me things like who's supplying them. Certain factories were churning out military-grade munitions, battle droids, you name it. All donated right to the Resistance across the core worlds.
That's why we bombed those factories into an inferno.
Not quite the subtle approach I hoped for. The bombardment trapped the rebels in the burning wreckage. Now they're angry, desperate, and sitting on the largest weapons stockpile in the core. If the rebels get those weapons functional, we may as well abandon Corellia.
Get ready to see how intelligence handles things.
Those Corellians fight dirty. Whatever munitions they've got have downed every squad sent their way.
You'll do better. Just wipe out their weaponry. If I know my people, they'll bow to the Empire once their hope is crushed.
Smash the rebel supplies. I'll hold the fort down.
General Mother Heska sent someone to check on me, eh? We're just about to start the fireworks. The Corellian Star Drive Corporation has been funding resistance cells all over the city. So I'm turning their headquarters into a crater. As soon as I get the all clear from my buddy down there, I'll flip the switch and boom. No more corporation.
Well, what are we waiting for?
My buddy's down there placing the last charges. When he's out of the way, he'll call... that'll be him now.
Blow it, quick! They know we're here! Repeat, the Republic's found us! Blow it!
Last. Long-range detonator's not working. The pubs must have put a dampening field up.
Does he need help getting out of there?
He'll get himself out. Right now, we got a bigger gundark to wrestle. A short-range detonator will still blow the charges, but you'd have to fight half the pub army while doing it. I wouldn't last 10 seconds. Respectfully, sir, you've got to help.
It's trivial enough. I'll handle it.
The pubs have made that place a hornet's nest. Might be trickier than you think. There's a delay on each bomb after it's triggered. That'll give you time to get out of the blast zones. Don't stick around after you set them off. The timer's not that long. And it's a big boom. I wouldn't tell you your job, but there's still some charges down there. We need to detonate them all.
I'm ruined. Finished! Those Blastosalonians with their riots and their mangy hides. Too busy fighting the Empire to think about the working man. The entrepreneur.
Tell me you're not going to cry.
I just don't like those animals getting between me and my payday. Major Tradic's expecting me to deliver a shipment of military-grade ordnance, but the Furball Coalition won't even let a rumor get through. It's not just the Solonians, either. Wookiees, Drawl, just about every flea bag in the galaxy's stonewalling me.
You think telling me is going to help?
I'm sure you don't give a Cathar's hackles about me, but there's an entire regiment of Imperial troops waiting for this gear. If you clear out those mongrels, I should be able to deliver the merchandise. Heck, I'll cut you in on a slice of the profits.
I've been looking for an excuse to get into a scrap.
So you'll do it? Maybe I'm not headed for financial ruin after all. The Wookiees and the Drawl are the ones I'm most concerned about. Thin their numbers a bit, and we'll be in business. Still a few too many Wookiees and Drawl running amok out there.
Heal yourself up, Wexel. Don't worry. Those savages will be punished. Forgive my sentiments, sir, but it's a relief to have someone of your caliber and dedication here at last. It's the Wookiees. Shaggy Boots tore into my men with a vengeance. Less than a third of us escaped, and most look worse than Wexel here.
They're only Wookiees, Captain. No match for Imperial troops.
In a proper fight we might have held, but the savages weren't much interested in one of those. We weren't expecting such resistance. My men have been converting Corellian factories for the Empires. No problems until we got to the Magnagravitics plant. The Wookiees in the plant refused to hand it over. They ambushed us, and now they're holding the factory. It's a bitter pill.
Your failure has created an explosive situation.
You think I'm not aware of what has happened, either with the Wookiees or my men? Every hour they hold that factory, it inspires others into thinking they can defy the Empire. I hate to say it, but we need a show of force to discourage this from happening again. Your capabilities are beyond ours.
I can't promise anything.
I'd hoped to see more enthusiasm from you, but I'll take what I can get. The Wookiees won't go easier on you just because your heart's not in it. So keep careful. You're going into Corellia's own savage jungle. Hopefully we can raise a glass when it's all done. Restocking, I hope. Word's spreading about those Wookiees. The longer they hold the factory, the worse it'll get.
Emperor favor you, my lord. Our occupation continues as planned. Shame the locals aren't more cooperative. They should be thanking us. Instead they fight. Call us conquerors, oppressors. The Republic has poisoned their minds. But no matter. Their factories are in ruins, their supplies dwindle. Soon these radicals will be powerless.
Right. Good luck with that.
They still have plenty of bite, which is why we must defang them. The rebels are scattered, desperate, reliant on a few supply caches to maintain their resistance. And we've located one such cache. It's heavily guarded, but confiscating those supplies will rob the insurgents of much-needed resources. Can I count on you for this?
Get ready to see how intelligence handles things.
The rebels are hurting for supplies. They won't give up that cache without a fight.
I destroyed the rebels' supply cache.
Then we're one step closer to ending this pointless uprising. You've done the Empire a great service today. We may yet see this planet fall in line. These people will come around, one way or another.
That was amazing! I saw the fires through my optics. Part of me still wishes we could have blown all the charges at once, but that... Corellian star drives won't be funneling any more money.
Are we finished then?
I've got to find my partner, but you've done more than enough already. Thank you.
Flames called you here too, didn't they? Pity you missed the show. Our bombs plummeted in silence, then blossomed, giving birth to the magnificent inferno. I yearn for the flames' warm embrace. Instead, I can only watch the fire reduce the rebel factories to ash.
Few things are more satisfying than a raging fire.
Exactly. The blaze deserves our reverence. I came to nurse the inferno and watch the blaze consume the rebels. Sadly, the flames were denied their pleasure. Too many Corellians escaped the fire. Republic doctors treat them, poisoning the survivors against the Empire and fueling their rebellion.
If flames won't teach the rebels cooperation, perhaps they require the Empire's personal touch.
Yes, it's the only way. Crush the survivors, and the rebels will realize that defiance earns them death. I'd cast them into the Inferno myself, but the flames are so close, I'd never resist them. Perhaps you could fuel the blaze with the rebel blood.
I'll make sure there are no survivors.
Good. Find their medical camp. Burn their resistance to the ground. The rebels should have stayed in the flames.